Good morning, student. I hope all of you are fit and healthy at your home and you keep your learning. Yes, you know? Yes, na beta? Because your annual exam is coming now very soon. So that's why all of you keep learning. Always. Always 4 5 hours. You all of you learn now all subject according to your timetable. And you revise now all subjects. This is good for you, beta. Okay, then let's start today's classes. This class is your SST class. And what is the date is today? The date is 4th Feb 2021. And tell me, students, which chapter is going on? According to your syllabus, chapter 25 is going on. The chapter name is Our Rights, Our Goals, Rights and Duties. Chapter 25, and the name is this chapter is our goals, rights and duties. This is your chapter. Here mention now on page number also. Those students are not to read this chapter, so everyone read this chapter. This is very important chapter, beta, for your exam. Each and every line in this chapter is very important. So everyone read this chapter 2-3 times. Okay, and you watched my previous video, that is part 1, and today I am discuss the fundamental rights and the duties. What are our goals? This topic is clear now. Okay, then start now. Tell me, students, some definitions. What is the meaning of democracy? Anyone tell me, what is the constitution, what is democracy, and what are the goals? Tell me. Anyone tell me? Every independent country have constitution. What is a constitution? A constitution, it is a set of rules. It is a set of rule. Any country is, according to it, any country is governed. Yeah, or any country is run. This is the why need constitution, because all country, if that is independent, that country required constitution, and our country have a very big constitution. Okay, beta. Then what is the goals? Our goals our goals are three. First, I told you democracy. Democracy means the leader is chosen by the people, for the people. Okay, for the election. Understand? The majority party is win now by the election, and that party is our government, and that is working for welfare of people according to our constitution. Okay, then second is, that is socialism. Socialism means each person, if that is Indian, all persons are equal. They have to equal rights. Either that is man, that is woman, there is no problem. All things are equal. Okay. Then third one is secularism. Secularism means if the person is Indian, okay, Indian, they have to choose their religion, and all things are written in our constitution. They have right to choose their own choice of religion. Okay, in different kinds of religions peoples are live in our country, so all things are written in our constitution. This topic is clear now. I hope all of you, if there is any problem, beta, you watched my previous video. Today's topic is, class topic is, that is rights. What are the fundamental rights? According to our constitution, we have how many rights? Tell me, students. 6 fundamental rights. How many? And this is your project also. 6 fundamental right. First I am written here. Right to equality. Right to equality. Right to equality. Equality, this word, look at here everyone. This word is come from equal. It means all persons that are live in India that are equal. Okay? Whether they are of any caste, they follow any religion, okay, but they have equal rights. Right to equality, they have equal right. Number 2, right to freedom of expression. Freedom of expression. Dear students, pay attention this word. Freedom, this word is you know it, but this word is expression. This word is come from the feeling. It means right to freedom of expression. It means in our country all people have to right to free their expression. It means beta, in our country all people, they are men, they are women, they have to right free to express their feeling. Okay, if they are following any community, any religion, they have to free to say their opinion, their feeling. Understand? Then move to the third point is, third one is right again. Right against exploitation. 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 It means exploitation. It means you have, look at it, look at here beta. It means when someone it means someone, any people force you to work against your wishes. It means if any person do some work and that person not give you some money, like that begari. Okay beta, that is the example of exploitation, and you have to write against exploitation. Okay, understand? I hope all of you understand what is the meaning of this word exploitation. It's a good example is begari, like that with if you are doing now work, that person is not give you money, any respect. Okay, this is the example of exploitation. Okay, then move to the next point is number 4 is right to religion. Right to religion. Number 4 is right to religion. It means this fundamental rights is say to all people, if they are Indian, they have to write their religion, their own choice. If that person is live in any state of our country, okay, they have to right to choose their religion, and all religions are equal. All religions are equal and they free for it according their choice. Then move to next point is, next point number 5 is right to cultural and educational right. Educational right. Cultural and educational right. It means this right provide to all section of society. It means all Indians. They have to right to save their culture. If they are belonging in Hindu family, they are safe their culture, Hindu family's culture. If they are belonging in Muslim family, in different family, like that they are belonging in Sikh families, so they have to right to save their culture according to their religion, and they are safe their culture, their language, and their script. And all peoples have to right to education. Okay, beta. And all things are written in our constitution, even in different articles. If any fundamental right is break now, so we are free now for to take that fundamental right to take in a court. Okay, for different articles. For example, article 343 in different sections. Little student, little children, even 6 to 14 years children, they have to right to their education. Okay, and so the government started many government schools, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, like that. And in many schools they give many percentage for their reservation, because some below poverty people, their childrens are read in school and their education is properly going on. Okay, beta. Then this point is clear now. It means this right is provide to all section of society people to save their culture, language according to their script. Next is, this is last, sixth fundamental right, and it is right to constitutional remedies. Constitutional remedies. What is the meaning of this word constitutional? I hope all of you understand this word constitution. It is a set of many rules and regulation. Constitutional remedies. It means all things are written in our constitution. Remedies. It means, dear students, pay attention this word remedies. It means, the remedies means here is cure, like that treatment. If any person, if there is any problem in to follow these fundamental rights, it means you have to write to get them back that fundamental rights to court from. Okay, beta. I hope all of you understand all things. And the sixth fundamental right, it protect our fundamental rights, all fundamental rights. This fundamental rights, it protect our all fundamental rights. And if any person, if there is any problem, if any fundamental right is breaking now, we are moving to court in case of violance of their fundamental rights. These 6 fundamental rights in our constitution. So dear students, this is very important. All of you write now these fundamental rights in your rough copy and you learn it. Maybe in examination there is a question, how many fundamental rights in our constitution? The answer is 6. What is the meaning of this right? Right to equality. There is 2-3 options are given now. You have to choose now the correct option. Which one is correct? So everyone understand. I hope all of you understand this fundamental rights. Next is then fundamental duties. Duties means what is our duties to our nation. To our nation. Here is some duties, fundamental duties in our nation, duties that are written in our constitution. Look at here. Look at here. Dear students, I hope all of you read now this. Yes, beta. I hope all of you understand these 6 fundamental rights. Here in your books, some fundamental duties are written. So everyone focus on your book. And these fundamental rights and fundamental duties, they are interconnected. If we are following now our fundamental rights properly, it means we are following our fundamental duties properly. In our, there are 10 fundamental duties, but in your book here is only 5 fundamental duties now. Okay, then come to the first fundamental duties is, first is, and all duties and all fundamental rights are, everything is mentioned in our constitution. Okay, first is we must obey the laws of country. I hope all of you understand laws of country. It means we should always obey all rules and all regulation that are for our country. If we are break now that rule, that means ki we are doing now something wrong and someone give punishment. For example, here is a, if we are breaking now traffic signal, that time the policeman give you punishment. The traffic policeman give you punishment. Yes or no? Yes na beta? Yes. Then move to second is, we must respect our national flag and national anthem. Okay, we must respect our national flag, national anthem and all national symbols. We must respect. It means we must respect. It means we are devoted for our nation. Okay, and always we should respect our national flag and national symbols, national song, national anthem, each and everything. Then third one is, we must pay our taxes. We must our taxes, because when we are not pay our taxes, it means that is not good for our country and we are cheating now for our country. Okay beta, for example, when you are coming in the school, if you are not doing your homework, your ma'am is give you punishment, no? And your ma'am is asking about why beta you are not complete your homework. This time now she is asking you. Okay, so beta, this is not good for you. So if we are not pay the taxes for our country, okay, that is not good for our country. So we should pay our taxes, and many taxes are included in their goods, like that VAT, income tax, different taxes are there. Number 4 is, we should protect the unity and oneness of our country. We should protect. It means number 4 line, pay attention students. Number 4 is, it means first we are Indians and we are united, and we should always protect it. Then fifth is we must protect public property like roads, railway bridges, historical buildings, etc. Each and every public property we should protect it, and do not write anything on the wall. Okay, if any person do this type of work, if you are seeing now, that time you have to write according to your constitution for against objection. Now next, this is last topic beta from this chapter, that is this is directive principles. What is the meaning of this word directive principles? It means it is a guideline of state and central government which is help to better functioning for state government and the central government. Here is the some silent directive principles are like that: free and compulsory education for all children up to age of 14 years. That's why our government open many government school in Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, and they provide work to all men and women for all sectors, and they are equal wages for equal work, both men and women. It means in our country all people are equal. Okay beta, I hope all of you understand now all things, and this chapter is very interesting chapter, and it is very good for you. So everyone read this chapter 2-3 times. Here is all informations. So everyone, if you are reading now 2-3 times, all things are understand now. If there is any problem, then you can watch my all videos from this chapter, and your all things are clear now. So beta, till then, have a nice day.